Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today's video is on Quantum. So big shout out to Joe Mike on his recommendation. He wanted me to cover this video. If you want me to cover your cryptocurrency, I've got a little bit of a backlog. I'm going to try and upload a little bit more frequently, but I've just been hammered with uni and we are getting to the end of the semester. So things are getting pretty chockers on my end, but I still love to go through cryptos and I love to look at a chart. So that's exactly what we're going to do today. I'm going to give you price predictions. I'm going to compare it to Bitcoin and Ethereum. But just a heads up, I'm always honest. I don't just pump every single coin to the moon saying this is amazing. It's gonna do so well soon. These are honest takes, and I'm gonna rip into Quantum a little bit here because it is, you'll see. Let's start off with the USD chart on the Binance exchange. And you can see that this cryptocurrency was basically 2018, obviously got hit during that bear market period, managed to get up to a very, very high of about $35. And that was really the highest it's been there, which was on the 10th of May, 2021. Those of you who remember that the crash came shortly after that, unfortunately. A few things to check off. You really want to make sure that your cryptocurrency is actually going for all-time highs. If your cryptocurrency, the second half of the bull cycle last year was from about August to November last year, roughly. That was roughly the time that the second half of the bull run last year carried. So we had the bull run start of the year last year. June and July were a little bit of the bear market-ish period where things got hit really hard, and August things started to change a little bit more and the alt started to go on a little bit of a run. If your altcoin that you are looking to buy did not get to an all-time high in the second half of the bull run, for me personally, it's not financial advice, but I do not want to see that. That is a red flag. If you're trading, anything goes. But if you're investing and you're looking at a cryptocurrency, if it wasn't able to get to an all-time high in this area, then why didn't it? Why didn't your cryptocurrency get to an all-time high? There were plenty of cryptocurrencies that got to all-time highs in the second half. Obviously, Metaverse, there was things like Arweave, AVAX, there were Luna, there were other cryptocurrencies that did put in, at the time, the all-time high, or even till this day, the all-time high of that crypto. Why didn't yours? You need to think about that. So in this case, Quantum did not. That's red flag number one. Red flag number two is that, of course, we never hit above our major 50%. So that would be this area here at $17.84, call it. You can see how well this tool works. I say it every video. Big shout out to Jason and Michael Bazzino for introducing me to this tool. It's a very, very effective tool. And you will see just how well it works. Look at that. Perfect rejection every time, October to November. Another sign of weakness. Of course, got hit very, very hard, and we're sitting at basically from 50% to now about 70% drop. That's not the worst cryptocurrency I've seen. Cryptos can get hit up to the 95% loss of value. But what I don't like I said, we weren't able to get from back to the all-time high that we put in at the start of last year, which is about an 84% dip from that time last year in May. Second thing to look into is now we're looking into more shorter term time frame with this 50% here. And again, you can see how well this tool works. Look at that. Perfect rejection, perfect breakthrough on the underside. And now we can see tried rejection, and failed again. The only good thing I can say about Quantum is that it does look like it actually has a fair bit of volume coming into it. You can see here in March, actually got some pretty good volume coming into it. Again, that white line is the average volume. Volume is really, really important. I say it every video. If you're sitting there and you're like, why isn't my crypto going up? It's not moving. It's because there's no volume, right? The whales don't care about your crypto. No one cares. So you can watch as many YouTube videos as you want talking about how great your crypto is. If the whales aren't buying it, your crypto is not going to make money unless it's the bull run and they're putting money on everything and retail isn't. So make sure if you're looking at a chart, you at least look at the volume just to see the genuine interest in it. It's like a stadium, right? Or a sports stadium. You want people in the stadium. You want people in the club. If people are not there, you're not going to have a good time, right? You need to have the volume bars here to show you people are interesting. It doesn't matter about averages and weeklies and all these sort of things. All you care about really is the volume. That is really one of the most important indicators. That and the 50% tool are the two most important tools that you can use just to show how many people are interested. So you can see from March, high volume. Volume died off, heavy sell-off on the 2nd of April. This happened to a lot of alts. March was the mini altcoin season or month. And then April, things went down a bit and we've been going down. A couple of things as well to look into. What I talk about again on my channel. If you follow my channel, you know how much I talk about a crypto having to pull away, right? It needs to pull away from dangerous areas. What was the two most dangerous areas that I talk about in every video? If you know it, type it down below, let me know. But the 2 dates I talk about is the 24th of Jan, which is here, and February 24th. Those are the 2 days. Bitcoin heavily got sold off on the 24th of Jan and February 24th of January. So you can see here, we found support twice. But I also tell you that your cryptocurrency cannot dip below these levels. Some cryptocurrencies put in the low in January, then a higher low in February. Most cryptocurrencies bottomed out in February. So good news here is that we found some support here. We did not break these levels. Phantom broke it really bad. Omi or Akomi broke them really bad. Phantasma broke it really bad. So this is what you're looking for. You're looking for cryptocurrencies not to break. It's okay. Everyone's losing money right now. Portfolios are down. That's fine. But you want to see where the strength is at. If it continuously breaks these important levels, that should be a trigger sign to you. Get out of it. Move on to something else. If it is finding more support in other prices far away, even though it's going down, that's fine, as long as it's not testing those levels. So Ethereum is a really good example because it just hasn't had to even go to its February 24th low yet. So you can see here's the February 24th low, the January 24th low, and you can see at the moment we are currently finding support almost perfectly on it, slightly higher. So what's the price now? About $5.60. And those are the supports we found in January and February. So it's really, really important that quantum does not break. If you wanted to go in for a trade, you've got some healthy profit margins to be had, 27% away from that, and about 55% away from those tops that it put in late March, early April, when we found some resistance around that $9.50 mark. So definitely some potential for short-term trades. What I love about this coin is that it is really, 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 you would want to put an extremely tight stop loss on this, which is what I like. You're looking for a very tight stop loss with a very good reward to risk ratio. Because if you broke these January 24th and February 24th lows, then you'd be very, very scared. So that comes in about what? About $4 and about $5, about an even $5. If you broke that level and maybe put a stop loss about $4.80, then you might start to think to yourself, okay, we're probably headed down to about $4 at least. So really important to have a good tight stop loss. Like I said, $7.31 at the 50%, and you've got $8.92, call it, at the top there. There's your 25, there's your 50% return for a quick short-term trade. That's the beauty of crypto if you can find something really good. Long term, what do I want to see? Well, of course, I've got my zones here as usual. First of all, let's get to the 50% at $7.31, call it 32 cents. Next mark would be as at the $8.92 mark, which would be here. And then, of course, I want to see us get to the 3.3 mark at $11, call it $12. And you can see just how much resistance will be there. Of course, 3.75 mark at $13.80. So you can see those zones. There they are right there for you if you want to take note. Percent is the big one, $17.84. Expect there to be a lot of resistance here. A lot of people taking the sales, taking their profits, moving on. Good news though, if we can get past the 625 mark, then we're starting to look pretty good. We're probably going for an all-time high at the moment. We're looking for an all-time high. Should we break some of these levels that are relatively low resistance? If we can get to there, then we'll go for the all-time high. Do I see it going to an all-time high? Way, way too early to tell. Only good thing I can say is that we haven't broken those January and February 24th lows. That's the only good thing about this crypto, but it has gotten down badly. So here we are on CoinCodex. Again, you know what I do at every video. I compare all of these coins to Ethereum. One of the forecasting subjects I'm doing now at university, we talk about a benchmark method, right? We have a group of variables and we're trying to compare them and we're trying to analyze them, and we need to say, okay, well, what are we comparing them to? That's what we're doing with Ethereum. We're saying cryptocurrency needs to at least outperform Ethereum. It needs to at least outperform Ethereum. If it can't outperform Ethereum, just buy Ethereum. It's that simple. It's that simple. It's boring. It's not exciting. It's slow, but it is so damn good, especially in moments like this, because it won't go against you too well. So I can ping all of these to Ethereum value, and you look at this, have a scroll, look at that. That is just all these cryptos losing value to Ethereum across the board. And the ones that most likely do outperform Ethereum, most of them will be short-lived. You're looking for the gems that really actually outperform Ethereum in the long term. That's very, very hard to do. So you can see, look at this. Everything's just getting crapped on by Ethereum. If you want to hold on to it, maybe something will do really well in the future, by all means, go for it. But at the moment, let's have a look at Quantum, rank 121, down compared to Ethereum and across the board, really. You can see 1 year down compared to Ethereum by 60%, year to date down compared to Ethereum by 17%, underperformed to Ethereum by about 45% on the 6-month mark, 3 months, 14% almost, 1 month, 17%, 7 days, 7.22%, and in the last 24 hours, outperforming Ethereum by a measly 0.49%. And here we go, we have Quantum against its Ethereum value, and hopefully you can just see right here, that is a downtrend. This is why I say, I know it's boring. I know Bitcoin's boring. I know Ethereum's boring. I know they're boring. I know you're going on YouTube, you're clicking on so many people's YouTube channels, trying to see the most exciting cryptocurrencies that are going to make you millionaires, billionaires. You can just see this is what happens to most people. They buy early on, it's doing pretty well. But if you just look in the long term, this is a catastrophe of a downtrend. Look at the value loss compared to Ethereum. We're talking a 95, call it anywhere between 90 to 95% loss compared to Ethereum. You would have been way, way better off holding Ethereum since 2018 compared to now. No one will tell you that. Everyone's going to tell you the hottest new crypto to buy, and in 3-4 years, most cryptos are going to do this. Most of them are going to do this. That's the sad truth. There'll be new cryptocurrencies come out, new technologies, and they're going to look like this, right? Every 3-4 years, most of them are going to look like this chart. So don't let this be don't be in this position where you're looking at your cryptocurrency being like, oh man, why did I do that? Don't be that person, right? Pay your coin to Ethereum. If Ethereum is doing really well, just sell it, put it on Ethereum. It's not financial advice, but it's that simple. It really is. Let's have a look at Quantum against its Bitcoin value, and you'll see something else quite similar as well. Another downtrend. Look at that. You would have been way better off holding Ethereum. You would have been way better off holding Bitcoin on, sorry, than holding on to Quantum. Look at it's just a catastrophe of a downtrend. So you'll see a lot of my videos when I compare them to Bitcoin and Ethereum, you'll see just how much they go down. Now, I want to make this clear. If this is a short-term trade, couple weeks, couple days, anything goes, you have your criteria. But I think most people go into YouTube or they watch crypto videos and they're looking for that positive, euphoric, this YouTuber saying what I wanted them to say. This is it. And I'm not going to be that person. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be genuine and say this is a downtrend. Stay away, invest into other coins if you're looking for investing, not trading. So I hope this video helped. Again, don't mean to step on anyone's toes, but until then, everyone stay safe and I'll catch you on the next video.